Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel, welcome back to Hearts of Iron for the Pax Britannica mod here as Germany. And where we left off, things were getting a little bit spicy. I've done a lot of camera because everything was just dragging on in the last episode. So I wanted to make a little bit of advancements. Small update, we are now on extensive conscription, so we do have numbers. As you can see, we have 2 more divisions. We've lost the Armoured Corps because we did a naval invasion into Königsberg. We got Königsberg, and as I was trying to get Danzig, I got boxed in and lost Königsberg, and I lost the whole army, which is not good. It's not exactly my best moment. It's not exactly my finest moment, but it was an attempt to take down the Russian bear to the east. However, things are looking up to the west. We sent in some troops to go and help out in Spain. I do have my fake divisions, I think it's my 40 stack or however many fake troops over here. Oh no, only 2 are left. Okay, never mind. Doesn't matter anymore. But then I've got my infantry divisions, and these, as you can see, are new infantry divisions. I now have elite super soldiers. You have the elite infantry, and then you have the regular infantry. And there's been also another minor adjustment, and that is every division will have one anti-land ship and a support for anti-land ships, so anti-tanks, for both elites and infantry. Why? Because the French are heavily reliant on their mechs, their tripods, and their tanks. They were heavily using them. So in order to combat that, I decided to go with a decent offensive. By doing that, we managed to push them from the south, push them from the east with our other army here, our 24 stack. And at the same time, the Americans have done a naval invasion into Brittany. The Brits have decided to eat Amsterdam, which, you know, is fair enough. I mean, if you're hungry, go for it. Why not? But as things stand, I think we might be able to get a French cap. I'm hoping this episode we can get the French to cap. So, without further ado, let's tuck in. First and foremost, I need to wait until these guys are done. Because once these guys are done, my elite super soldiers can join this army over here. And then we can start pushing. Although we are starting to get a little bit outnumbered, we do have the air support, and I do have fuel, which is amazing. I'm so... you do not understand the happiness I have right now to be able to see it say, I have fuel. It's a miracle. It's an absolute miracle. But as you can see, we've got 57 on the ground missions, which is incredible. I would prefer it to be a lot higher, but beggars can't be choosers. I'm going to need to wait. I'm actually going to, you know, disband this. Yeah. Disband this, because these are... Yeah, these are fake intel. Units cannot be disbanded. Okay, well, I'll just go send them there. How about that? Awesome. Okay. Right, also, standing on the way of this, Kingdom of Croatia in 94 days until the intel is done. I want to decipher that as quickly as possible. We're holding perfectly fine over here in the east. No worries at all. Overall, things are looking up. Things are going really well. I'm very happy with this run. It's been a good run. I'm glad I prepped the forts whilst I could. That was a very wise decision from past me. For once in my life, I have made a good decision. I see. Okay, that's not so good, right? The enemy's finally attacking. I need to get some air cover in. I need to get some decent air cover. I'm going to go and get a bunch of CAS. There we go. Give me all the close air support in the world. I want 800 of you. All 800 of you are going to spam... What? You're not going to? Oh, no. Come on. That's cap, bro. Okay, I'm going to wait for them to spawn, and then I'm going to get them to hit the Southern Hemisphere. I need to hit the Southern Hemisphere as hard as possible, so I'm not losing divisions. I need to try and salvage this as quickly as possible. Hopefully, once they spawn in Galicia, it doesn't take too long to send them to Barcelona. Fingers crossed, at least, because I need to get this air cover. I can't be losing this region. Okay, so there's good news and there's bad news. The good news is we're now holding. I now have tons and tons and tons of CAS in the area right now. The bad news is I've put so much that my fuel is finally going down. I have a daily gain of 6.7 and I've got a current daily consumption of 8.7. I need a lot more than what I'm already putting out. So, what do? We go over here. We find the magic fuel button. I'm pretty sure I've already got some in reserves. Are these arms factories? No, these are fuel silos. I don't need silos. I need production. There we go. Fuel production. And boop, 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 boop. There we go. Get that out there. Get that done. I want fuel. I want to have so much fuel that Bavaria is drowned in fuel. Oil. I want oil fields in Bavaria. let's get it done. Let's start pushing out some more fuel. In the meantime, though, we are holding pretty well. Although my CAS isn't working too much, and I'm pretty sure that just comes down to numbers alone. These guys are now ready. Force them out like so, and they can go and join the fold over in Iberia. Over here, how are we looking? Okay, 3 on 3. I think that's a fair exchange. Can we pull it off? I'm not entirely sure. I'll send my other 2 here from Marseille down to Avignon. Maybe we can get lucky. Ho, ho, ho. Over here, we're doing okay. That's a river crossing, though. I don't really want to chance my luck just yet. Let's see. How many have I got in this now? 15. Okay. Yeah, I'll wait until all 15 are over here on this front line, and then I feel like I'm going to launch an offensive on both sides with the CAS in the area and just let them loose. Can't even English. The anti-air is killing me. It's giving me a real hard time, but I do have these guys. I do have my tactical bombers spread out, and they are deliberately hitting the region. So maybe, just maybe, I can get lucky. The Americans have been pushed out of Brittany, which isn't too good. And over here, well, I'm not entirely sure what's happening over here anymore, but it's happening. For the most part, we are holding our borders. Everything's all fine. Everything's all hunky-dory. The East, the Russians are trying, but they're failing miserably. We just need to win this conflict against the French, and once we've got the French to cap, the Russians are only halfway behind. There'll be naval invasions all over the place. They won't be able to keep up. Hopefully. Touch wood. Okie dokie. Now that everyone's in position, I have my 15 divs down here, and I have my 24 stack here. I'm risking it. I really am risking it because of how low my manpower is, but it needs to be done. Also, at the same time, we are lacking a little bit of equipment. I do acknowledge that, but it's only going to be for 56 days over here for infantry equipment. And then for the tanks, I'm looking at 162 days. It's not detrimental. It's not like 14,000 days like some instances. And we do have most of my troops equipped. As long as most of them are equipped, I think it should be fine. So, without further ado, enact the order. Come over here, go to my intel, find France, reveal intel for 30 days. Boom, baby, let's go. Let it flow. And with my CAS in the area as well, my CAS is not doing much. I thought my CAS would be doing a lot more, to be honest. But they seem to be doing okay for the most part. Also, I want to have a look at losses real quick. Putting the losses at the highest. As it stands now, the Americans have lost nearly 700,000. Italy's lost nearly 600, or over 600. Britain's lost nearly 500k. I've lost nearly 4.5k. The Spanish have nearly lost 4,000, or 400,000. Okay. The French have lost nearly 2.5 million. Oh my god. Okay. The Russians have lost nearly 6.5 million. The Russian admin in Finland alone have lost 700. The Ottomans have lost 500. My word, what are these losses, Russia? The Eastern Front has got so many losses. It's incredible. And I think it's just because they've just been running themselves into my forts. That's mad. That's absolutely maddening. Okay, well, it's what it is. I'm not going to complain. I mean, at the end of the day, it's them losing their manpower, not me. We are having a good offensive here. Everything's looking all hunky-dory and tasty. Walk in here just so we don't get surprised from behind. Nice, finish the job off and carry on pushing. You, why are you doing that? Move forward. Thank you. Take that supply line. Move towards Limoges. We now have a doctrine. My aircraft are ready. What's this? Naval mission scene. No. Fully modernized. Wait, hold on. Ground support. Tactical strap bombing. Ground support. There we go. Awesome. Get that done. Give me a boost. I like my boost. Boosts are great. Over here, the Italian front is looking a little bit dodgy. I'm not going to lie. I just need to keep moving. We're about to move into Saint Etienne. And we're moving up to Lyon. I reckon once we get to Vichy, that whole front's going to open up. Troops are going to maybe start pulling off of this front line. Most of the Western Front... Most of the Western Front forces aren't even French. They're Russian and Ottoman. The Russians are on both sides of my wall, but they cannot break through the Great Wall of Germany. The Great German Wall will stand forever tall. No one will get in. Maybe no one will get out. Who knows? Make it sound like a prison. Okay, La Rochelle. Go up the west coast, and maybe we can slowly but surely edge closer to Paris. You know, I'd be lying if I said my allies didn't disappoint me. My allies are really disappointing me. I'm doing all this attacking, and they've managed to let them slip back into Barcelona. Luckily, my Italian offensive is coming in great, and we are pushing the border quite well. But the fact alone that I'm having to do all the legwork... I mean, thanks to my allies, they held the fort down, and the Brits managed to puppet the Spanish. But as soon as the Brits puppeted the Spanish, they just left. Like, they just went to deal with further pastures. Like, they just completely left Spain alone. And that's why Spain nearly capped. They got all the way down here to Madrid. Luckily, we managed to push them back. But goodness gracious me. Okay, right. Keep pushing. Keep moving along. Everything's looking fine and dandy. That's great. How are we doing in the north? La Rochelle is not looking like a profitable venture. But that's perfectly fine because we can send these guys in like this. You can go down to Poitiers fairly soon, I'd like to imagine. How's our front line looking? Are we green? We're green. Okay, that's fine. We're still green. We've taken Toulouse. We are now taking... Can we... Wait, hold on. Can we drag this round? Drag it round. There we go. Okay. And these guys are now all blocked up in Perpignan. I'm going to send them down because they haven't got a port just yet. So I'm going to send those 2 divvies down and deal with that. On the research front as well, we're upgrading our fighters to fighter 3s, explosive munitions, which will give us a nice hard attack boost, and anti-tank improved. I need that desperately because I'm still rocking anti-tank 1s. I don't know why it was a great idea to only just start researching anti-tank this late into the conflict, but I didn't say I was the brains of the operation. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. I've got to say, that's a nice pocket you've got there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 divvies. Okay. Now, how many divvies have you got? You've got... Hold on. Let's have a look. We've got 77. Okay. Watch this spot. We'll be back in a moment. I want to have a look. I want to see what the damage is. Show me your damage. These guys in the north are pushing as well. La Rochelle is about to fall. We're about to take that. We're about to take Poitiers. We're about to take Limoges. Why are we pushing there and not pushing Limoges? Oh, interesting. Okay. Right, you go take Limoges. Go take Limoges. Limoges. Awesome. This is awesome. I'm loving this now. We're finally getting some movement and traction. Deary me. Should I start pushing here on the front? No, we'll wait. We'll leave it be for the moment. But anyway, guys, that's where I'm going to end it for today. So thank you very much for watching. If you have enjoyed, don't forget to, of course, click the like button and subscribe, all that fun stuff. And join us in the next episode where, by the looks of things, France is going to cap and we can turn our attention to the east. But to do that, we need to first let all of our allies sort of migrate over because it's not just Russia we need to deal with. We're going to need with Poland, Prussia, the Baltics, Finland. We're also going to need to deal with the Caucasus, and the Ottomans. I imagine the Brits will be fine with that because obviously the Arab Republic is a puppet of them. They should be able to do a bunch of naval invasions. That's no problem at all. Who else is under Russia? Who is else? They got Afghan, Mongols, and Manchuria. Interesting. Okay, well, the Russians should be easy enough to cap. We just need to get our numbers and catch them by surprise. Spread them out. Spread them out because they're too closely knit on this eastern front. I don't know how we're going to do it. Maybe if we get this to cap and wipe all these units, it might deal a nice blow to them. Who knows? We'll find out soon. But anyway, guys, again, I've yapped on long enough. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Ta-da!